medicine, it costs a lot of money, and it could also be availability of spaces. Like for me, I come from South Africa, a country which did not accept a Black person to specialize in a field like this. So I faced many challenges personally. I was told not to come to lectures. I was not allowed to sit with my colleagues. I had to sit alone. I was not allowed inside lecture theaters, so it means I had to study on my own. I was called a monkey almost every day. So it's not just the academic challenge. I find that the books are easier than the challenges we're facing outside. I just find the moment I get to the book, it's so easy, but to just get into the desk, to sit on that desk, it takes a lot. But also my personal challenge, maybe some people where I come from will relate, is our own families too. My mom didn't believe that I can be a doctor. So at my graduation, she asked me, are you now going to be working with the doctors? So it's not that the challenges come from outside, but also the information that we have been fed. We don't believe ourselves as women that we can do this and we can master. And also there's this fear of years of study. When you talk about medicine, you talk about 6 years. People are like, what, 6 years? 6 years, look at the child who's born. It will be 6 years in no time. So I've managed to help a lot of doctors, besides the skin color, besides your origin, to just come up and do what you want to do. We also have many challenges, obviously, of teenage pregnancies, things like that. Those are the things that hinders young women from being able to access their dreams. Many other challenges that we're facing, as I've mentioned, finances. The universities are very costly. A lot of doctors have student loans, which hinders them from even specializing further, because now they are forced to work even when they're not willing to work. But there's another very classical reason. The doctor was acting. She did a great job in portraying the exhaustion. She was yawning all the time. I saw myself in her. Because when I was working, I remember working 30 hours without sleep and still having to operate on women, because where I come from, we had to do specialization at a very early stage, where we have to do operation in OBGYN. It's part of the training. So I remember working and not sleeping and going home and changing my clothes and come back, and I was living with my fiance, ex-fiance at that time. We never saw each other in the same house. So one of the magazines captured that story in 2009, and it captured it so well because they were breaking down my time to see how I spend my day. I really don't know. I felt like we needed more than 24 hours to be able to take care of my son, to take care of the house, to be normal and just crack jokes with people. So half of the times we'll be in a party with the book like that, so that you can be able to finish your work while you're enjoying the music or be in your friend's party. You miss a lot of funerals, you miss a lot of weddings, you miss a lot of gatherings. It secludes you from the community, basically. But it's the path that we choose, is the path that is not easy, but so rewarding, because at the end of the day, you know you're changing lives. And that's the drive. And that's the addiction that I saw in this doctor on the play. She's sleeping in the patient's room. Okay, I cannot do that. That's too far-fetched.
Thank you.